Okay, next up is a category which also has seen a lot of people, such as Martin Scorsese or Sidney Lumet, not get many recognition in terms of winning, but again, it's the same case. Sometimes they were just people better than they were that particular year. So, here we are with Best Director, and this is one I think that could surprise people this year. And here are the nominees. James Cameron for Avatar, Catherine Bigelow for The Hurt Locker, well, let the lawyers come out for this one, Quentin Tarantino for Inglourious Basterds. They were married. Bigelow and Cameron were married.
Yeah, okay. I was confused at the reference.
Lee Daniels for Precious, and Jason Reitman for Up in the Air. Envelope, please. Catherine Bigelow for The Hurt Locker.
Yes. Again, this film surprised me. I did not expect to see what I saw, and that's all because of Catherine Bigelow. The other reason is because she's a woman. And if I'm not going to be the first woman to win a Best Directing Oscar, then she can. So yeah, I thought she did an excellent job with this film. It's not your typical war film. I sat down and was like, okay, here's another war film. And I came out of it surprised and shocked. I even bought it. And I'm not a big war film person. Like, I like them, but they're not something that I can watch over and over again. But The Hurt Locker, it really it surprised me, like, big time. And I think she deserves this Oscar. I actually watched her interview, or I guess press conference more, at the awards luncheon, the nominees luncheon. And they were asking her about the vision of the film and how it came from page to screen, or page to film to editing to screen. And she said that it was so well realized on page that to put it like in filming and then editing and then to finally have the finished product was just such a constant thing. It just flowed and integrated into each other. And I just really appreciated, her vision of taking it from the page onto the screen and what came out of it. And it was a really difficult film to do that with, just to make a war film, but to have the extra spirit and life and, I don't even know what words to use, but the extra heart that was in it, she did that. That was her credit, so
She certainly
I
did.
think she deserves this.
This is a piece of paper. I ran out of envelopes. Might be harder.
Worst nomination?
Oh, so did I give you the wrong one?
Yes.
My bad. That's me from when I dropped them earlier.
Okay.
You can see.
Yeah, Catherine Bigelow, The Hurt Locker, yeah.
Absolutely. For after arguing two categories, we're back in agreement again. Now, the thing I love about directors is that it's all about vision. The directors had the vision of the film long before they're even on set, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And that's what makes a great director. And Catherine Bigelow, mark my words, is a great director. And I think this film will truly be her centerpiece once her career is done, once, years have gone by and she has died.
Yeah.
This will be her legacy right here. She can make she can get 500 Oscar nominations, in my opinion, and I just think this will be the film that stands out above them. I mean, I just think of that because I hear, Martin Scorsese's first nomination was for Raging Bull, and he's made 5 films, he made more than 5 films, he's been nominated for a few more Oscars since then.
Yeah.
And yet that's still, in my opinion, the one that leaves his legacy, that type of movie. And the thing about this too is that it's a vision come to life is what a director really translates to me. And the way The Hurt Locker came to life, the way the story just, the drama unfolded without doing the typical war stuff, you know what I mean, the cliches that you see in, like, again, in those films I mentioned earlier, it's not here. And I think that she wanted that from the get-go. She didn't want to do any of those typical, we can have like 1 million explosions, this is going to look great. It does look great. The stuff like that does look great. But it's not made in a fashion where we're like action, guys watching action, we're like, yeah, blow it up. We're more like just drawn into what's going on. And that is what the most important thing she did here. She drew the viewer in. Not in an action film sense, in a dramatic sense, in a suspenseful sense. I would call The Hurt Locker a suspenseful film in some aspects. And she made the film into more than just a war film. She made it into all those genres. And to do that is not easy. And how she pulled it off, I'll never know. I mean, I can't understand a director quite like maybe you can because you want to be one. But again, it's astounding what she did here. And I think she is definitely more deserving of anybody here. And this is not to fault anybody like, say, Jason Reitman, who I think did a fantastic job.
Yeah, again, when I saw Up in the Air, I was all for it. Actor, supporting actress, screenplay, which I think
Everything.
it will win anyway, picture, all of it. I'm like, yes, it needs to win everything. But then I started seeing all these other films, and The Hurt Locker really is the one that stood out to me the most. And that's because of Catherine Bigelow and because of the exact reasons that we've already reiterated. Is it's not just an action adventure blow up thing. It's a on the edge of your seat, dramatic, suspenseful film, and I would highly recommend it to anybody.
Absolutely, it's a fantastic film, and she's to thank for it.
Yeah.